I didn't enjoy it.
Go ahead and what?
You don't want to. You don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy.
We're live.
Trust me on this one.
We're live.
You don't enjoy it.
I don't enjoy what?
You don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy it when people sit there and have, airing your dirty laundry, especially in front of your kids for your enjoyment and for entertainment.
It's not entertainment.
It's not. It is. You just said it was. You just said it a minute ago. You said it was. This is how we joke. I didn't want to. You know what? If my kids are something that I try my best to not. Okay, well, I'm gonna make my point. My kids, at the very least, I don't want to, mess them up. I take that at least serious. Oh, I do. I take it very seriously, actually.
Okay, you know what? What's the name of this show?
Why we can't, why? Well, everybody ain't everybody. Yeah,
the name of the show is Happily Divorced. Hey! Welcome to the show, Happily Divorced, with, I'm one of your hosts, LaDonna, Raeh, and...
Warren I.
Yeah, Warren I. You gotta get where's your sense of humor, man? Goodness gracious. Okay?
Can you shake that, Steve?
We are so happy to see you. Welcome to Happily Divorced. Again, I'm LaDonna Raeh, and I'm sitting next to the fantastic, irreplaceable, one of a kind, one and only, I swear to God, ladies, Warren I. Yes.
Replaced is replaced is
no
irreplaceable. Replaced.
Irreplaceable, because I wouldn't replace it. I wouldn't replace you, because you are the one and only in the world.
The one that has been replaced.
Well, not yet. We're working on it, okay?
No, trust me, guys. I'm replaced.
How was your... Heck, this is the first show we've done this year. I mean, we've had quite a bit of things going on. We've had, the loss of your mother, and now...
That was a long time ago. That was in October. But we did a couple of shows since then.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and now I've lost my grandmother.
Oh, yes.
And today happens to be...
Really, I'm sorry.
Yeah, today just happens to be my birthday. Yes. So, even in is there what? Happy birthday! Oh, thank
you. Happy birthday to you. You made another year. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
All the years I wanted you to sing to me. And you choose today.
I sung.
You did not sing.
Yes, I did. I was booing.
That's a lie.
That was a song.
5 signs that may indicate that the person you are married to is not the right person for you. Oh boy, do we have that list for you. We have been doing Happily Divorced since last year. We're going to have our 1-year anniversary. It's coming up. Yes, it's coming up. And when it does, I want you guys to really join us.
It's a long way off.
It's a long. When did we start this show?
Look, in July.
July. So, you can't remember nothing else, but you remember that. You're right.
July.
It was around July, August. I think that's when we started the show. Mm-hmm. So the 1-year anniversary is coming up. We've done
7 months.
Oh, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Help me. Okay, 7 months.
6 months.
6 months, and how many days? How many weeks? I know you know.
No, I don't. 6 months, yeah.
All right. So, I want to...
Rain Man.
I want to apologize. Yes. Yeah, Forrest Gump even.
No. This is Rain Man, I guess.
I want to... So much. Can I get a word in, though? I want to apologize to our audience for that heated discussion that started the show. Warren, I tend to have a sense of humor that's pretty dry, and whoever is it surrounds me.
She's a shock jocker.
I'm not a shock jocker.
You try to shock people.
I don't
with
try to
something.
do anything.
You say the most provocative things and the most unprovocative things. She gets off on it.
What? No, I don't get off on it. It is part of my personality.
You get satisfaction in saying things.
Satisfaction, yes.
Satisfaction in saying things. In times when it's not comfortable, but it's never ever. I talked to you the other day, and I told you, I said it's not fun when the rabbit has the gun, and I don't think that you would enjoy it. I don't think it's really a way to
but I wouldn't be kicking and screaming and running out of the room
because I don't want to go back and forth with you on that, because I think that's not a way that, if you're going to have a friendship or anything, one person has to say, well, I'm going to protect.
That's why you don't have any friends.
The friends I do have are pretty close. How about that? I have
but where are friends. They? Where are they? Where they at?
Okay, hold on. Just because you are not, they compartmentalize you, they're not friends with. Never mind. I don't want to get.
I'm friends with your one friend.
Who?
I don't have to say names, but we just share the same letter in our name. We're friends.
Huh? No. Oh, no friends with none of them.
Yeah, I'm friends with your friend.
Hold on. You share the same first.
We have the same imaginary friend. I mean, come on.
Oh, jeez. Imaginary friend.
Yeah, okay. That's the only friends you got are imaginary. All day.
Oh my goodness.
All day. Yeah. All day. Wait, let me find it. Okay, there it is. And okay, there we go.
I don't think so.
Yep. So I think that, this title is pretty interesting, even on my birthday and even after having such a great loss. But how do you know when you're married to someone and they're not right for you? Or how do you know when you're dating someone and they're not right for you? It's a growing epidemic of people that are just simply ignoring the red flags and still moving forward, thinking that they can change the person or love them into the person they need them to be.
I think that I was told this by a very wise person that when you marry a person, or if you consider marrying them, that how you meet them at that very moment, or I would say meet them, how you choose how they are when you choose to marry them, or say I do, you are comfortable with them being, you don't say, I can change them. Or I can have them be somebody else in your imaginary, in your mind. And then, then you're marrying that person that you can change to that person. I think that's the biggest mistake. And sometimes I don't think that was my issue. I think that I just straight up ignored all the things, because I knew what I was marrying. But I ignored it.
So what were you marrying? I want to hear this.
Huh? Okay, I knew that you were a let's say this nicely, I guess.
Why start now?
I know. I knew that I knew you were a ball buster, kind of a oh my goodness, I'm not gonna say the other things though, but I knew that your personality, I knew it was rough and all that kind of stuff.
So okay, so what were your hopes in getting married, that you could, walk me down the aisle, City Hall, and then I would turn into this, or morph into this soft, sweet...
I just knew that. I didn't think anybody would consistently be, that.
Just say it. That what?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I don't care what.
That harsh?
No, that's not the word.
You have to think about it. When you met me, I was a boy mom. I was a single boy mom, and I had to raise my boys to be very strong and leaders.
No, that's not it. That's no. Okay. I think that you definitely have. I'm a Gemini, but I think you are more so have two different personalities more than anybody.
What me? Mm-hmm. What two different personalities do I have?
Because you are sweet. You have a sweet side, but then you are very, very, very harsh, and you're like you're probably more harsh than you are sweet, but you are definitely sweet.
So you're calling me sweet and sour?
Nope. No, you're talking just sour and a little bit sweet.
Daylight and dark. Oh wow. We have a studio audience guest. Okay. Would you like a microphone? My mother is in the background.
Daylight and darkness.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, nobody's perfect now. I want to make sure I'm not saying that. On top of that, I got 110% 10 wrongs myself, because I can't sit up there. Somebody told me about the don't point out the twig in somebody else's eye because you got a big old bean in your own eye. So I know that I got a big bean in my eye, but I mean, you definitely got some twigs though. I'm telling you, because you got
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. I remember when I met you, there were some things that I thought and I initially felt like
you could change.
I could change.
Yeah.
So I got into the relationship with a list of things that I was going to change, right?
And that was wrong.
Yeah, that was
that
was wrong because you didn't change.
Yeah.
But had you changed, we would have still been married.
No.
Yes, we would have.
No, because you wouldn't change.
No, I don't need.
No, you don't change, but my fault. No, I didn't you change, but you'd have still been you though.
Yeah, I didn't need to change. I was.
Yeah, there you go. You don't need to change because there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. I got into the marriage to change you. You didn't get into the marriage.
I didn't
to change
you.
Me.
No, I didn't change you. But I'm saying that you were you. So you take yourself wherever you go. You take yourself.
Well, anyway, I tell you what. Let's get to these 5 ways to know that the person you're with is not the right person for you. This. I'm sorry. Do I hear music or people in the background yelling? This is ridiculous. We're gonna have to.
Is this your music, right?
Yeah, this is our background music.
Okay, I was about to say because I thought you said, "Do I hear music?"
Well, I meant children, actually, the kids that we had. Okay, watch this. We are gonna go into the top 5 things that make you understand or know that you are with the wrong person, the ringy wrong person. Okay. Now, this is when it gets really scary. Okay.
How so?
Because these are things that people ignore. They're called red flags. All right. Number 1, lack of mutual interest or compatibility. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, of course. But I'm trying to figure out. Okay, definitely that is a red flag.
Yeah.
Because you got to be able to come together on something. And on top of that, let's say this: if you do come together, because I thought that photography was going to be something that we came together with. Because I definitely knew it, but we bumped heads on things that we had common interests in, and my willingness to get along, which is something that I was told early on.
Who told you?
It was one pastor or something like that said that, to go through it and not try to go around it. But we sit there and I think we had something that was in common, artistry or some kind of creative differences, and this one here exploded. And I was like, oh, okay, well, then I just won't touch that button anymore.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about photography?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. And I said, you know what? I don't like photography anymore.
Oh.
I don't like artistry. And so I just went ahead and I said, I'm not going to touch that third wheel.
Yeah, I remember that. And I'm so sorry for that.
No.
Because that was unfair to you. So that is one of the lack of mutual interest or compatibility. We had mutual interest, but I didn't know that was a mutual interest that we had. You brought it up later on in the relationship, and I was like, well, since when do you like photography? I know, but I was wrong. I ain't gonna be wrong too many more times tonight, okay?
We'll see.
But if your spouse or your partner has little in common and have very different opinions and values, this can indicate that you may not be well suited for each other altogether. So if you're the type of person that likes to be classy and you have married someone that you feel that you can show a better life to, that may not be the best compatibility measure because they're not going to be ready for your world and you're not going to be ready for theirs.
I might not be interested in going to your world.
Well, that's true. That's true too. How many people out there are really, walking away because the interests aren't there though?
I think over time it's one of those things. Drip, drip, drip. I think it shows. I tell you what, if someone has a mutual compatibility, it's more likely that they'll stay together. I might not be a reason for them to be divorced, but it's definitely a good way to have a happy marriage if they have mutual interests.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, that's number 5. Let's get to number 4. Oh, I like this one. Lack of emotional intimacy. If your partner has lack of emotional intimacy, if you or your spouse are emotionally distant and don't share a deep emotional connection, this can be a sign that you're not right for each other.
Yep, I agree 100%.
So why do people lack emotional intimacy? Is it because they don't want to be vulnerable?
100%.
Oh, but that's your wife, your spouse, your husband. Why would you?
Because they're judgmental, or you feel that they'll be judged by the whatever, and they'll bring it up, and they won't hide your secrets in there, and they only use the knowledge to get back at them or something like that. Or they feel like they will be, or you know what I mean. If whenever you don't. And I think trust is kind of overused.
Yeah.
But if you can actually open up and be fully vulnerable to that other person, I mean like intimate, vulnerable. And oh my goodness, I just remember something.
Okay, what is it? You better be good.
Oh wow. What about if somebody is emotionally, whatever, but the other person does not reciprocate. Well, when they talk and they're basically open up about their whole world and they go to sleep on them.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you still holding me hostage?
No. I know. Actually, it wasn't personal with you. I just said, what about if I was?
Oh no, Negro. Hold on.
No,
Let
I'm
me
just
get the
saying
bleep buttons on this one because here's the deal.
Because I'm thinking if somebody, if you're emotional intimacy and they are, and then all of a sudden that is met with snoring. I wonder how that works.
Well, why don't you think about speaking of work, what if they were at work all day and they came home and they were tired and you decided to be, vocal at a time when they couldn't hold their eyes open? You think somebody says, beep, must go to sleep now. Warren is talking. Or do you try to listen and you accidentally fall asleep? You argued with me about that for years. Why?
True.
Why?
I did.
I mean, and you bring it up right now.
No, I only bring it up because I was just thinking about it. Because it was right here.
It's still it's not right here.
Because you was only
it's right there.
Because you said I'm only gonna be wrong once. I was like, okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Wow.
One with the was. Okay,
that's what we doing?
Intimacy. Well, no, that's another thing. I'm bringing it up, and that's not a good thing because here I am bringing up some stuff with you. That's not nice.
No, it's fine. You don't have to be nice.
No, it's not nice.
It's all good. You don't have to be nice.
Because I just said, that's back in whatever.
Okay, all right. That was back in the day. Wow. Well, I tell you what, 543, number 3.
Hold on, you don't have you don't have anything to say about it?
Lack of emotional intimacy. I do, but it was gonna make me sad because I felt like, and I said this before, I felt like you were emotionally unavailable. If I were sad about something or hurting emotionally, you would walk out the room or change the subject. And I think that can really take a toll on a relationship.
Yeah,
because at the time that you want to cry, you don't want to cry by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jesse Campbell, when you cry, I cry. I love that song.
And that is true.
But that is so true. It's like, I remember feeling like, and you being like, all right, well, what you want for dinner? I'm gonna run to the store.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel like.
I wonder if that was subconscious that I was doing that, because I wonder if that was subconscious.
You think so?
I'm just wondering if it was, because.
Do you think that maybe it was because you didn't know what to do, so you just removed yourself?
Well, yes. Okay, let me say this. I think that although this show, some of this, it's a show about us or about helping everybody else. I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to be selfish.
That's up to you.
Okay, because we went through therapy and all that kind of stuff, so I don't want to sit there and go through therapy on this class.
We didn't talk about this in therapy. I didn't know what to say in therapy.
Well, I talked to them just about my therapy.
Well, you told them everything from your perspective.
Yeah,
it was wrong. Okay, number 3, communication problems. Women like to talk, y'all, and men not so much. But when there's a communication problem, there can be more problems than that. Communication is the key. I know of some couples that have language barriers, and it causes a problem because your intentions are versus what? Yeah, language barriers. So what your intentions are versus what you said and what the person heard can cause a ruckus. And so if you and your spouse struggle to effectively communicate, or if your conversations are consistently negative or filled with conflict, this can indicate deeper relationship issues. So overall, This is gonna be the noisiest background show I've ever had.
Hey, could we hold? Can I pause? Can I be back?
Where you going?
I really do. I gotta go. I'll be right
Well,
back.
you gotta go where?
Can I go?
Sir, wow. This, right here on the happily divorced. I'm happily divorced, okay? Happily divorced with your host, LaDonna, Raeh, and Warren I. Well, there is no I or him because he had to vacate the premises. I mean, this was an issue. We would definitely, we would be out and he was just ready to go, fired up, ready to go. All right. So, what we're doing, we're talking about some signs that may indicate that the person you're with is not the right person for you. And of course, we were giving you some experiences that we had in our own marriage that we no longer have. Wow, this is something else. I know that you may be turned over and looking at your spouse like, man, I ignored that red flag. Or, wow, I can't believe I married this person for this long. But it does happen, guys. It does happen. And it keeps happening because relationships are consistently starting anew. So, with that regard, you want to understand that lack of mutual interest or compatibility, lack of emotional intimacy, and communication problems can be an issue. Oh my goodness, he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Warren I. There'd be no me without you. You complete me on this show. Okay. So we went over what? Number 5, number 4, number 3, and now we got to get to number 2.
Incompatible expectations.
You got to act like you were going to say it without reading it, though. You got to be like, oh my gosh.
You want to tell me to...
I was trying to... You got your glasses on. Maybe if you cleaned them, you can see what it says.
I can barely see it. It was supposed to be up there.
It says...
Incompatible expectations?
Yes. Incompatible expectations.
I don't understand
Incompatible expectations. What is there not to understand? It's right there. If you and your spouse have fundamentally different expectations for your relationship, such as different expectations for intimacy, family life, or future goals, this can be a sign that you are not right for each other.
Okay.
I mean, did you think you were going to be happily married?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was going to be some bumps and bruises in the road, but...
Yeah, I'm a little bit, I guess... Probably, I guess I shouldn't have. Well, I think I said some things that I control, and I just focused on the wrong things, like infidelity. I definitely said, okay, well, that wasn't going to happen. I worked on, with me, and but other things I just didn't expect, and I just was very jaded with my parents' relationship. I just thought it was going to be that. I
was jaded too. I just knew that you came from good stock.
Yeah.
And we were going to have the same life, But I mean that, I'm serious. You told me about your mom and dad, and I was like, wow, he knows what a good marriage looks like, I did not have that. My mom and dad, my dad left when... Huh?
Yeah, that's it.
My dad left when I was 6. Yep. Yeah. He left when I was 6. I mean, that's me, so it was hard for me to, grasp, okay, what is a wife supposed to be like? What is a wife supposed to be like? A wife is supposed to be like what? Strong, leader of the family. What does that look like?
Well, it's supposed to be what it is. You don't put too many expectations on it.
Yeah, well, there needs to be a wife school.
No, everybody's different. It's like everybody's different. It's like you can't put one doesn't work for another.
Yeah.
I think that's the really terrible part when people sit there and have, and that was my fault because I thought that what worked for my dad and my mom would work for me. I think every relationship going forward, every relationship is different.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. So I think that what works for one doesn't work for another. But I think incompatibility, I think, is universal. I think if you sit there and oil and water doesn't mix, but oil and vinegar, they mix.
Oh my God! You take one assessment test, and now you're the expert on oil.
It was just what? I actually researched it after I said. Hold on, they do mix oil and vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So anyway, long story short is you got to have mixture. You got to be able to do something. Listen.
Yeah. What?
We might have to cut this show short. Or go ahead.
What is wrong? You got to pee?
No. I have. I don't know if I have an ear infection, but the speakers are kind of.
I can turn it down. Is it too loud?
I have no idea what's going on.
Is it too loud?
I don't know what's the problem is.
You can't tell me if it's too loud.
I don't think it's too loud. I don't think that's the problem.
Okay,
I really
yeah,
don't. I just know that it's bothering my ears like badly on the inner ear or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Like really terrible.
Those are really good headphones for $26. All right. Well, you know what we do when we get to.
Oh my goodness, that's very terrible.
What?
Go ahead. Okay.
Well, let's get to number one.
Number one.
Ooh, number one is kind of scary.
Go ahead.
Spooky. What do you mean?
Spooky.
It's spooky.
Okay.
And I moved all my sound effects around, so I'm like, where is it at?
Crick. No,
it's called
scary right there. Bottom right.
I was looking for drum roll.
Oh, drum roll?
Yeah, because it's number one, but I don't. Oh, there. Wait,
drum,
is that it?
I don't know.
That might be it. Okay, hold on. Number one. Oh, that was so cheesy. I got to get a better drum roll.
Get the spooky one. It's scary.
Okay, so number one is scary and spooky, and it sounds like this.
There you go.
Number one, lack of mutual respect. Oh my gosh!
I thought you were gonna say something worse than that. That's pretty decent.
What? No, it's true. It's like lack of mutual respect. And respect is a very big word. A lot of people use.
Oh wow!
A lot of people have issues with respecting one another in a relationship, and if you can't have respect in your relationship, it's going to be difficult to move forward in a successful relationship. So that is not the right that's an indicator that is not the right person for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? As you are okay, so let me go ahead and explain this right now. I have a house full of people, and like I said, my grandmother's funeral is tomorrow, but people are here, so we do have some background noise. I'm just glad you're watching it. I'm glad that this is an outlet for us and for me, because even though it's my birthday, I wouldn't want to spend it any other way. Thank you so much. I think I don't want to spend it any other way. Because I'm starting to think about that trip that I canceled. I probably should have gone.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you for being loyal viewers, loyal to the brand. Even the dogs are fighting. It's a whole lot of. Oh my God, how do I say this? It's a whole lot of going on right now. It's just a lot going on right now. But I want to end this show with this right here.
Oh, can you do that?
Okay, yeah. Can we, what? Oh, hey, ho, hey. All right. I got to cut it short because I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I know. Good
yeah.
I wouldn't do that at all.
All right, y'all. Well, I just want to thank you for watching. And you're watching Happily Divorced. And you're going to have to recap this on your own, people, because I got to get out of here. We got to get ready for the services tomorrow. And just on a lovely family note, our show is called Happily Divorced, promoting marriage but not to each other. We are not compatible as a married couple, but if you are still in your marriage, do everything you can to keep your family together. Because the things that we go through, I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to go through it twice at all. So just keep that in mind and say, you know what? I'm gonna have to sacrifice for my family as long as you can, because family first. That's where it starts.
There you go.
That's where it
And
starts.
thank you for letting me get on this. She has a bunch of shows, and I want to promote those on all the people that watching this from on my channel. And go watch the rest of her shows.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I have on Monday, LaDonna Raeh Show. Tuesday, Sweet Nothings. Wednesday, Toasting While Tipping. Thursday, what is it called? Hot Sauce It. That's the controversial show that I really need some guests for. If you're a controversial person, call me, okay? And then on Friday, with this gentleman right here, Warren I, and it's Happily Divorced. Hey, get it in where you fit in. And
she is extra on all those shows, just like this. And I think she's actually toned it down on on this show.
Oh my, I'm toned down today because I'm just not myself. But it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe.
All right. Yeah. Your mom wants to be on the show.
And we're out apparently. And we're
yeah, she knows. Yeah, there you go. She'd be a great person to put on the show. I vote for your mom being on the show.
You know what? She already was just a few minutes ago, all in the background. Yeah, it's all in the background. See what I'm saying? It's just a lot.
You want to get in the show?
Yeah.
You want to expand it?
Have her get on the show? No, okay. I'm gonna
next time.
No,
next time. Okay. All right.
Peace out, y'all. Bye. Feels good to be. Oh, I can finally drink legally. Oh my God, because of my birthday today.
No.
I love it.
No, you were.